Have you ever wondered what sets apart those who navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience? It's not just about having a high IQ or being book smart, it's about something much deeper: emotional intelligence, or EQ for short. EQ is like a superpower that helps us understand and manage our own emotions and those of others. Imagine a world where you can stay calm under pressure, build strong relationships, and achieve your goals with confidence. That's the power of emotional intelligence. It's about recognizing when you're feeling stressed, anxious, or joyful. It's about expressing your emotions in healthy ways and building empathy for others. By honing our emotional intelligence, we unlock a world of possibilities. We become better communicators, problem solvers, and leaders. We cultivate stronger relationships with friends, family, and colleagues. In short, emotional intelligence empowers us to live more fulfilling and successful lives. Can emotional intelligence really be developed? The answer is yes. EQ can be learned and strengthened with practice. Think of it like learning a musical instrument. It takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Invest in EQ, invest in well-being. It starts with self-awareness and emotional regulation. Imagine for a moment that your emotions are like the weather. Sometimes it's sunny and bright, filled with joy and energy. Other times, storm clouds gather, bringing feelings of sadness, anger, or frustration. Self-awareness is like having a weather report for your own heart and mind. It's about being attuned to the subtle shifts in your emotional landscape. Why is self-awareness so crucial? Because it's the key to unlocking your full potential and living a more fulfilling life. When you understand your emotions, you can manage them more effectively. Instead of being ruled by your feelings, you become the captain of your own ship, steering your course with intention and purpose. Think of a time when you reacted impulsively, perhaps saying something you later regretted. Lack of self-awareness often plays a role in such situations. We react in the heat of the moment without fully considering the consequences of our words or actions. Self-awareness empowers us to press the pause button before reacting. It allows us to take a step back, observe our emotions, and choose a more thoughtful and constructive response. This ability to pause and reflect is essential for building healthy relationships, resolving conflicts peacefully, and making decisions aligned with our values. Section 3. From Chaos to Clarity. The benefits of self-awareness. Self-awareness isn't just about avoiding negative outcomes. It's also about cultivating greater happiness and well-being. When you understand yourself better, you can make choices that support your overall health and happiness. You're more likely to engage in activities that bring you joy, surround yourself with supportive people, and set boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. Moreover, self-awareness is essential for personal growth. It allows you to identify areas where you excel and areas where you might need to grow. It helps you recognize your strengths and weaknesses, your passions and your fears. By embracing self-awareness, you embark on a journey of continuous learning and improvement. You become more open to feedback, more willing to step outside your comfort zone, and more resilient in the face of challenges. In essence, self-awareness empowers you to create a life that is truly your own, a life filled with purpose, meaning, and authentic connection. Section 1. Tuning in. Practical techniques for enhanced self-awareness. Let's explore practical techniques to cultivate self-awareness. Developing self-awareness requires consistent effort. Check in with yourself regularly throughout the day. Pause and ask, how am I feeling right now? Notice any physical sensations, thoughts, or emotions. Observe them with curiosity, not judgment. Pay attention to your body's signals. Our bodies communicate through subtle cues. Notice physical sensations to understand your emotional state. As Section 2, the power of the pen. Journaling your way to self-discovery. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-discovery and emotional processing. It provides a safe and private space to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Set aside a few minutes each day to write freely about your experiences, observations, and emotions. Don't worry about grammar or punctuation. Simply let your thoughts flow onto the page. You might write about a challenging situation you encountered, a positive interaction that brought you joy, or a recurring thought that's been on your mind. The act of writing itself can be incredibly therapeutic. It allows us to process our emotions, gain clarity, and identify patterns in our thinking. Over time, you'll begin to notice recurring themes, triggers, and patterns in your emotional responses, providing valuable insights for personal growth. Section 3. Mindfulness in action. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting swept away by them. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle, constantly thinking about the past or worrying about the future. Breathe deeply and savor the present moment. Throughout your day, you might try mindful breathing exercises, focusing your attention on the sensations of each inhale and exhale. You can also practice mindfulness during everyday activity. Pay attention to the sights, sounds, smells, and textures of your experience. By bringing awareness to the present moment, we cultivate a sense of calm, reduce stress, and enhance our self-awareness. Section 4. Seeking wise counsel. The value of feedback and support. While self-reflection is essential, seeking feedback from trusted sources can provide invaluable insights into our blind spots. Sometimes, others can see things in us that we may not be able to recognize ourselves. Reach out to close friends, family members, mentors, or therapists whom you trust and respect. Ask for their honest feedback on your strengths and areas for growth. Be open to hearing their perspectives, even if they differ from your own. Remember, feedback is a gift, even if it's not always easy to receive. By embracing feedback with an open mind and a willingness to learn, we gain valuable insights that can accelerate our personal growth journey. Self-awareness is an ongoing process, and seeking support from others can provide guidance, encouragement, and accountability along the way. Section 1. Mastering your emotions. The art of emotional regulation. Just as a skilled conductor guides an orchestra to create harmonious music, emotional regulation empowers us to orchestrate our inner world. It's about recognizing that we don't have to be puppets to our emotions. We can learn to manage and express them in healthy, constructive ways. Think of emotional regulation as a dimmer switch, not just an on-off button. We don't want to suppress or deny our emotions. Rather, we want to find a balance between feeling deeply and expressing ourselves appropriately. It's about choosing how we respond to our emotions, rather than letting them dictate our actions. Emotional regulation isn't about becoming emotionless robots. It's about developing the skills to navigate the full spectrum of human emotions with greater awareness and intention. It's about recognizing that emotions, even challenging ones, carry valuable information and can be powerful catalysts for growth. Section 2. From reaction to response. Why emotional regulation matters. Why is emotional regulation so crucial? Because our emotions have a ripple effect, impacting not only our own well-being but also our relationships, decision-making, and overall success in life. When we let our emotions run wild, we can make impulsive decisions, say hurtful things, and sabotage our own goals. Imagine a situation where you receive critical feedback at work. Without emotional regulation, you might react defensively, lashing out at your colleagues or withdrawing completely. However, with emotional regulation skills, you can take a deep breath, acknowledge your feelings of frustration or disappointment, and choose a more constructive response. Emotional regulation allows us to create a space between feeling and reacting, giving us time to pause, reflect, and choose a more thoughtful course of action. It allows us to communicate our needs effectively, build stronger relationships, and navigate challenging situations with greater resilience. Section 3. Building resilience, navigating life's challenges with grace. Life is full of ups and downs, joys and sorrows, triumphs and setbacks. Emotional regulation is our secret weapon for navigating these inevitable challenges with grace and resilience. It allows us to bounce back from adversity, learn from our mistakes, and keep moving forward with hope and optimism. When we develop strong emotional regulation skills, we're less likely to get bogged down by negativity or overwhelmed by stress. We can approach difficult situations with a sense of calm and clarity, finding constructive solutions and maintaining a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. Moreover, emotional regulation helps us build empathy and compassion for ourselves and others. When we understand our own emotional landscape better, we're more likely to extend that same understanding and compassion to those around us, creating stronger and more supportive relationships. Section 4. Unlocking your potential. The benefits of emotional mastery. Mastering our emotions is an ongoing journey, not a destination. As we cultivate greater emotional intelligence, we unlock a world of possibilities. We become better communicators, more effective leaders, and more compassionate human beings. Imagine a world where you can approach difficult conversations with courage and empathy, where you can manage stress effectively and maintain a positive outlook even in the face of challenges. This is the power of emotional regulation. By honing our emotional intelligence, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also create a ripple effect of positivity that extends to our relationships, our communities, and the world around us. Taming the emotional storm strategies for emotional regulation. We've explored the importance of emotional regulation. Now let's dive into some practical strategies to help you navigate the ups and downs of life with greater ease and resilience. Just like learning any new skill, mastering emotional regulation takes practice and patience. One of the first steps is to identify your emotional triggers. What are the people, places, or situations that tend to evoke strong emotional responses in you? Once you're aware of your triggers, you can start to develop strategies for managing those situations more effectively. For example, if you know that crowded places make you feel anxious, you might try deep breathing exercises or visualization techniques to calm your nerves before entering those environments. Or, if a particular person tends to push your buttons, you might practice setting boundaries or rehearsing assertive communication techniques to navigate those interactions with greater confidence. Breathe in, breathe out. The power of deep breathing. Deep breathing is a simple yet incredibly powerful technique for calming the nervous system and regulating our emotions. When we're stressed or anxious, our breathing tends to become shallow and rapid. This sends a signal to our brain that we're in danger, triggering the fight or flight response. Deep breathing, on the other hand, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for relaxation and restoration. By consciously slowing down our breath, we can calm our minds, reduce stress hormones, and regain a sense of emotional balance. There are many different deep breathing techniques, but one simple method is to inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold your breath for a few seconds, then exhale slowly and completely through your mouth. Repeat this process for several minutes, focusing on the sensations of each inhale and exhale. Section 3. Reframing your thoughts, shifting perspectives for emotional well-being. Our thoughts have a powerful influence on our emotions. Negative or distorted thoughts can lead to feelings of anxiety, stress, and depression. The good news is that we have the power to choose our thoughts and reframe them in a more positive and constructive light. Cognitive reframing is a technique used in cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, to help people identify and challenge negative thought patterns. It involves examining our thoughts objectively, questioning their validity, and looking for alternative explanations or perspectives. For example, let's say you make a mistake at work and start thinking, "I'm so stupid. I always mess everything up." This type of negative self-talk can lead to feelings of shame, self-doubt, and anxiety. However, by reframing this thought, you might say to yourself, "Everyone makes mistakes. It's an opportunity for me to learn and grow." Section 4. Self-care as a superpower, nourishing your mind, body, and soul. Self-care is not selfish. It's essential for maintaining emotional well-being and building resilience. When we prioritize self-care, we're better equipped to handle stress, navigate challenges, and show up as our best selves in all areas of our lives. Self-care looks different for everyone. It's about identifying the activities and practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. It might involve engaging in hobbies you enjoy, spending time in nature, listening to uplifting music, practicing yoga or meditation, or simply taking some time for yourself to relax and recharge. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. By prioritizing your well-being, you'll not only feel better emotionally, but you'll also enhance your resilience, boost your mood, and improve your overall quality of life. Embracing emotional intelligence for a fulfilling life. Emotional intelligence is a set of skills that can be learned and strengthened over time. It's about understanding and managing our emotions, building empathy, and navigating relationships. Self-awareness and emotional regulation are key. By tuning into our inner world, we empower ourselves to live more fulfilling lives. Section 2. Small steps, big impact, cultivating emotional intelligence every day. Emotional intelligence isn't about grand gestures. It's the small, consistent steps we take each day. Like building physical strength, emotional strength requires regular practice. Start by incorporating strategies into your daily routine. Practice mindful breathing and jot down your thoughts in a journal. Engage in activities that bring you joy and nourish your soul. Seek feedback and be open to learning. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal.